So this first one is called All for Nothing, and we dropped it about a month ago, or I guess 2 months ago at this point. And it's basically just about when you have those moments where you just really question everything you're doing, and you may put so much work into something, and you really feel good about it, but then we all have those moments where you're like, damn, is this really heading anywhere? We all moved to LA a couple months ago, and I think we all kind of felt that way. We all kind of had that like second guess with that doubt in our brain. Sure. But you just have to ignore it. And yeah, so it's about those moments. It's called All for Nothing. It goes like this. Right? Sometimes I think too much. Sometimes too much is not enough. Yeah, feels like I'm losing all my self-control. Sometimes I think too much. But then I say, how can I end up like this now? Falling fast, I don't know how to slow down. Is this all for nothing, or will I be saved? Last chance to forget this moment. I will never really understand. If this life isn't what you make it, will be just pretend. I never thought I would get this far. It's not easy, it's not easy. I don't want it any other way. The price you have to pay. Sometimes I think I drink too much. Yeah. Sometimes one bottle's not enough. It's not enough. My friends say I should stop for my own good. Sometimes I think I drink too much. But then I say, how can I end up like this now? I'm falling fast, I don't know how to slow down. Is this all for nothing, or will I be saved? Last chance to forget this moment. I will never really understand. If this life isn't what you make it, will be just pretend. I never thought I would get this far. It's not easy, it's not easy. I don't want it any other way. The price you have to pay. Somebody, please don't call me a fool, someone far from the ordinary, someone just like you, someone like you. I'll never really understand. If this life isn't what you make it, will be just pretend. Never thought I'd be get this far. It's not easy, it's not easy. I don't want it any other way. The price you have to pay. I don't want it, I don't want it. Thank you. Woo!
Hell yeah. That sounded awesome, guys.
Thank you.
Thanks.
I can't even imagine if we were all not on Zoom and with you guys live, that would be even like more fire than what we just heard. But that was impressive.
Dude, it's been weird, having to adjust to Zoom, but I mean, at this point, a year and a half into the pandemic, we've adjusted.
You're pros. All right, so talk me through a little bit. So you guys are all in LA right now, right?
Yes, we are.
Are you born and raised out there, all three of you?
No, so I'm originally from Texas.
I am from Columbus, Ohio. I am from Louisiana.
But we all met in New Orleans about 4 years ago for college. And so that's where we met, and that's where the band formed. And then literally about 2 months ago, we all graduated and we moved out here to LA. So this is our new home.
Sweet. So now I'd like to ask you guys, was music each of your first love, or was there another art form that made you guys fall in love first and then you found music second?
For me, it's been music since I was like 11.
It was a pretty
that indicator that music was where I was trying to be.
Yeah, music as long as I can remember.
Is there any fun stories of how you guys each got into music? I always feel like there's some fun, like, did a parent buy you a first guitar? Did you see an older sibling? Like, what got you into music?
For me, I've been playing drums for over 12 years now. And the thing that really got me into like playing music, because like my parents always played like Beatles stuff, so I was always listening to music growing up. But the thing that got me into playing music was they got me Rock Band for Wii, and I mastered the drums on Beatles Rock Band and then Rock Band 2, I think, until I could play everything perfect. And then I got a first act drum kit, and I would just take the songs I played on Rock Band and just like run upstairs and play it on a real kit. And then that's actually how I learned to play the drums. And I never have taken lessons since.
Okay, so I gotta ask, what was the Rock Band song that was like your go-to, like, this is how awesome I am, I can play blank on Rock Band?
It was Beatles Rock Band, Helter Skelter, and I'd also set up a mic and I'd do drums and vocals.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Watch out, Thomas. No.
Yeah, I know, dude. Gonna have to
What
extend the privileges, the singing privileges over here.
I know, dude. You could go after God, all the great drummers that, you know. Why am I blanking out on like the infamous one? Boom, boom. Anyways, Thomas, what about you guys? Did you guys how'd you fall in love with music?
Okay, so weirdly enough, I did have a Guitar Hero phase that definitely influenced that for sure. That happened in like 3rd to 4th grade. I was always playing that. And then when I was about 11 or 12, my dad got me my first guitar, and it kind of sat in the corner for a couple months, but then he finally got me lessons. And once that started, dude, it was just, it didn't stop. I fell in love with guitar immediately. And then down the road, once I hit high school, I wanted to play in bands, and I wanted to start singing too. And so I started singing when I was about, honestly, a lot later than when I started playing guitar. I didn't start singing till I was around 17. And I started playing in bands, and I was in a cover band in my senior year of high school. We did a lot of 90s covers and stuff. That was really fun, even though my voice is totally not 90s at all. Like, it's super kind of like, it's not gritty at all, but we still did 90s covers. And then and then I formed Lip Candy the next year, and that's how it went, you know.
Nice.
Awesome. I'm gonna say last question before we get into the second song. Was the first song that you guys wrote, not even for Lip Candy, just in general, was it a breakup song, a love song, or something totally different? Do you remember?
So the first song I really wrote was a song that maybe some of the OGs in here will remember, but I think it came out in like maybe early 2018. It was called Slippin'. And in my opinion, compared to the stuff we have out now, that song is complete garbage. But you know, we progress as songwriters and stuff. So, but yeah, that was like the first song that I really had fully written and gone to the studio and recorded.
Was it a love song?
And it was a breakup song. It was a song about being led on by somebody. So yeah, Slippin'.
I always like to ask. I feel like most people, it's either a love song or a breakup song that was the first song that sparked the entire musical career that led us to the greatness that you guys are now. So I always like to ask which aisle the like artist was in.
Definitely breakup for sure.
All right, sweet. Well, I'll stop talking. What's the next song we're gonna hear?
Which one should we do? You want to do that one? Okay, cool. This one is called If You Stay Home, and it's about the world coming back to normal, kinda. And it's about finally getting out of the house after a year and a half of quarantine and just enjoying your life. And so yeah, it's called If You Stay Home. 1, 2, 3, 4.
If you lie awake again and you count the stars behind your eyes, you're starting to break again. Well, I'm standing right outside, so open your window. I'm ready to go. window. I'm ready to go. Start a last chance romance, love spinning out of control. We're getting so close. There's something out there somewhere waiting. We'll never know. We'll never know. You stay home. We'll never know. So open your window. I'm ready to go. This is the last chance romance, love spinning out of control. So open your window. I'm ready to go. It's not a last chance romance, love spinning out of control. We're getting so close. Something out there somewhere waiting. You'll never know. You stay home. Thank you. That was good. Yeah,
Amazing.
Thank you.
All right, so now we get to the point of the show where I get to stop talking and let you all take over. And I'm sure that some of you have some questions because I love the energy I've seen from you all. So if you have a question you want to ask the guys, you can raise a little Zoom hand or you can raise your physical hand, whatever. I'll unmute you. You can ask them directly and then we'll go from there. So, and if you guys don't want to turn on your camera, I get that also. Feel free to just chat the question over and I can read it as well. I'll start with Eric Clark.
Yo, guys, what's up?
What's
up,
boss?
Eric?
Yo, you guys are doing great. You're killing it.
Appreciate you,
Thank you,
Eric.
man. I appreciate that.
I think I saw the YouTube video that came out yesterday or last week.
Oh yeah, was it Philip streaming video games?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
probably yeah. No, I was streaming for a bit. I'm starting to stream on YouTube a little bit now too, but so that everybody can watch the like content after it's streamed because Twitch won't let it happen for some reason.
I'm just so proud of you guys. You guys, before I knew about you, like I joined you guys like the Candy Crew last year, and you guys came a long way.
Thank you, man.
Thank you,
That-
dude.
That means a lot, bro.
That for real means a ton, dude. Thanks.
All right, guys, keep it up.
Will do, man. You as well.
Yeah.
We'll catch you
All
soon,
right.
okay?
Bro, we'll see you in the stream.
All right, sweet. Well, spreading love's fun also. All right, let me go next. I got a question that just came in. Can you guys give details about the September 25th show?
Yeah, so that is going to be in Los Angeles at the Peppermint Club in West Hollywood, I believe that's where that is. And it's going to be super cool. It's being put on by this this company that actually put on our last show here called Breaking Sound. And what they do is they stack the lineup with a bunch of like up and coming LA acts, and you know, it's just a blast. So you know, they enjoyed our set last time and they wanted to book us again. So September 25th at the Peppermint Club. I think this one is 21 and up again. So if you're not 21, I'm sorry, unless you have a good fake.
We didn't say that.
We didn't say that though. So yeah, that's what's going down. Peppermint Club. You can get tickets. We'll post the ticket link soon. I think it's gonna be like an Eventbrite link. So yeah, just be on the lookout. We'll post updates very soon about that.
Sweet. All right, Stephanie, you had your hand up. It's now down. Do you want to ask a question?
Yes.
Go for it.
Hi.
Hey.
Do you guys have like any plans for like a next single? And if so, when?
I think this would be a good time to say it.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah, we can hint at it.
Okay, so that's actually a great segue because we just talked about the show at the Peppermint Club on the 25th of September. But the day before that, the 24th, I believe we will be dropping our next single called Straight Jacket, which a lot of you guys already know. So yeah, that's gonna drop the day before the Peppermint Club show on September 24th. We actually have a photo shoot tomorrow at at this really cool photo studio, and I believe we'll pick one of those photos to be the album art for the single. So Straight Jacket, September 24th. You heard it here first, and I think we can all agree that this is, one of the most excited that we've been about a single.
Yes, it's my favorite song.
It's Alex's favorite, so it's one of my favorites too.
Sweet. All right, moving on down the line. Jenny, I want to make sure I'm saying your name correctly. I hope I am. I'm letting you speak. You should be allowed to now talk.
Hi.
Hey,
Yo,
Jenny.
what's up, Jenny?
Hey. How are you guys?
We're good. How are you?
I'm good. I'm glad to see you as always.
Oh, you're
Oh.
so
It's
sweet.
good to see you too.
Well, my question for you guys is, can you tell us how was sorry, my English is terrible.
No, it's okay.
Can you tell us how was the experience back to a stage again after since your last show?
Yeah.
Whew. So I think we can all agree that it was the best we felt in a year and 6 months
Yeah.
since everything went
Yeah.
downhill.
The second I jumped on stage, like I've never been a sports guy, but that feeling that I got, I was so pumped up. It was like I just like slammed like a huge slam dunk over like LeBron James. Like that's how hype I was. I was like, oh my God.
Dude, he was jumping like jumping and running in circles like right before we went on because he was like so excited.
Yeah.
It was an incredible feeling. That was a legendary night, and we had a blast. We want to shout out Yvette for flying all the way out from Colorado to catch that show. It was legendary. And yeah, what about you, Alex? You just
I was I was so excited that I broke my drum kit.
Yeah.
So
he did break his drum kit.
I just got a new drum kit, and then I played so hard I broke it.
And I snapped a guitar string too.
First
Yeah,
show.
no, yes. I mean that
We
pretty much sums it up.
Yeah, we went so hard on our first show that
We all broke
need
something.
to fix our equipment.
It was a blast.
We had a lot
Thank
of-
God it was the gear and not your guys' bones or anything like that. That could have been
Yeah,
pretty
Yeah,
bad.
for real.
That wouldn't be the first.
It could have been. It could have
That
been.
would have been the first either. But
All right, I'm gonna go back to I cut off Stephanie for a two-part question, but before I do, Brendon just wanted me to read. I asked him to say this to you guys in person, but he just said, please read out instead. Great job tonight. Proud of y'all. Hope that you're well. Too shy to be on camera, so just read it for me, Richie, and we'll call it a night. So
Aw.
that's Brendon.
all right,
Appreciate
thank
it,
you,
dude.
Brandon.
All right, going to Stephanie, part two.
Hi, it's me again. Sorry.
Hey again.
This is my
I
fault.
wanted to ask you guys, do you guys have like anybody that you love to collaborate, like a dream collaboration, or people that you hope to collaborate with?
Yes, and I'm actually manifesting this right now, and I think it will happen. Because to make a long story short, I handed him a CD a couple months ago, and we've DM'd a couple times since then about it.
Hey.
But I handed Austin Knight a CD, and yeah, and I think a collaboration will happen one day. We had a brief DM, a week or two ago, and it was really cool because he, I assume he listened to it. So I'm gonna manifest this right here. I want to have Austin Knight on a Lip Candy song in the near future, and I think
I
that will
also-
Yeah,
happen.
well, I also think that you guys need to try and like collaborate with 5 Seconds of Summer, possibly.
That would
That's
be
a
very
bit of
Well,
a
like, I think that would be
we'll
like a
definitely
really
try.
like cool collab for you guys, because I can hear like the sound with you guys, and I think
Oh,
it would
yeah.
be really great.
I would love that. I
Someday,
think
for
they're
sure.
awesome.
Yeah, for sure.
I think an MGK or Jaden feature wouldn't hurt us either.
Oh, that'd be
Oh, I can totally picture like you guys with like Machine Gun Kelly too. Like I think that would be such a sick thing for you for it to happen with you guys.
That
It
would be
would.
cool.
Yeah, I think it'll happen. I think it'll happen.
all of those things will happen.
Maybe
One at a
Tyler
time.
Joseph. Maybe Tyler
I
Joseph.
100% think that the whole time.
I think we could maybe get Tyler Joseph on the song. That would be cool.
Would you
Just
guys
keep-
like ever collab with like people like the Jonas Brothers or like anybody that
Oh
might
my
be like
God.
in pop?
I would love to have.
We would collab with anybody. It's
I
just
can like
they
I
would
can
collab
imagine
with
you
us.
guys like being chill with the Jonas Brothers too, because like they're just so open to anybody because they're
They
just like
are.
really good people, and I think that you guys would just sound so amazing with them.
We get compared to them all the time. I mean, the amount of times people like, you know, say that we like sound and look like the Jonas Brothers is unreal. And I'm so down for that because I love them.
Well, you
since
guys have like the same energy as them, and like that's what like why I love you guys a lot is like you guys have like a lot of like chill and like cool vibes, and like you guys are like goofy and like chaotic, and like I love that about y'all. So
Sweet.
Chill and chaotic.
chill and chaotic, baby. That's how we keep
All right.
it.
On that note, I'm going to move on. Stephanie, thanks for the second part of the question and spreading the love. I always love when people spread love in this community. It's fun.
Oh yeah.
All right, Patricia, I'm going to unmute you next.
Love this. Hi
There you are.
guys.
What's happening,
Hey,
Patricia?
I just wanted to get on here and say, you guys are so amazing. If you guys did not send, you guys actually sent me a friend request on Instagram, and I was playing a video game, not thinking of anything, so I accepted it, and then I've just been in love with you guys ever since, and I love your guys' music so much. I just told one of my friends about you guys, so hopefully she'll get in there and she'll come to the video chats and all that.
Hell yeah.
That'd be super
Candy
cool.
Crew.
That's why we've always
I'm so proud of you guys. You guys helped me out so much. I've had so much health problems. I've been in and out of the hospital. Luckily, I got out of the hospital in time tonight to come see you guys. They finally figured it out. So, but yeah, I just love you guys so much.
well, you're always in our thoughts and in our hearts, and like you like you've said, you've been with us for so long, and you've always told people about us, like you mentioned earlier, and you know, you genuinely want to see us succeed, and so you know
So grateful
it
for
means
that.
the world
Yeah.
for real.
Gotten us blushing.
Yeah,
We're all
for real. I
blushing
don't know
now.
what to say. But
We're all
I'm
blushing.
right
You made
now.
our night.
We love you,
Thank
Trish.
Yeah, please keep
Love you
being
too.
safe and healthy. Uh-oh.
Rich, you're
Whoops,
muted.
I got it. Rather have that problem than the opposite. All right. Tiffany, you're next on my screen. I'm going to unmute you. There we go.
Hi.
Hey, what's up,
Hey,
Tim?
what's up, Tim?
Hi. So I'm fighting slightly a headache right now. So right now I'm good, but yeah. Just wanted to say it's a comment. I was going to get gas the other day, and so this lady kept on staring at me. I forgot I was wearing y'all's shirt because at this point I just don't care anymore. So and it's not me. No, it's not that
No,
I
I know
don't
what you
care.
mean. I know
It's
what you mean.
not advertising or anything. It wasn't purposely me advertising, and I just threw on the shirt because I was going to get some more stuff to bring to the new place. And I was getting gas, and this lady just like stares at me, and I'm just sitting there like, hi. And then she just kept staring at me, and I go pay the gas, come back, and then she just stares at me, and I turn, and I'm like, wait a minute, I'm wearing this shirt. She's probably looking at the shirt. So I purposely turned my body to look at the board. And that's when she just like looked at me and her eyes just got big. So we kind of had a conversation about it. I was like, yeah, go check them out.
Hey,
Hell yeah.
enemy
Yeah.
turned friend.
You've had so many stories about like weird occurrences that you've had while wearing our merch. Like, didn't you have like a DoorDash story not too long ago about somebody asking about the shirt while you were delivering and like
Yeah, that one, it was a few months back, and this girl, I was delivering, no, I was going to a place called Green City or some City Green, something like that. I don't know, it was in New Orleans. And she stopped me and she was like, I like the shirt. And I was like, you like the band? Is that what you're saying? And then she was like, no, I like the shirt. I make shirts. And I was like, oh, okay. I did get her number though, like, because if I need her for like making shirts and stuff, I'm be like, hey.
yeah.
Dial her up.
But yeah, I just wanted to say that I had that encounter about that at the gas station because it wasn't intentional.
Well, that's dope. We appreciate you always promoting. For real.
For real.
If I get more stuff from y'all, I could do more.
Ooh.
Hey, we have
it's in the
more.
works.
We have more on the way. Hey, you saw we got those stickers. T-shirts is next on the list. So
Hey.
Opening a merch store very soon.
It's time to.
All right, I'll be looking for it.
Coming to a hot topic near you.
Lip candy drip. Lip candy drip.
All right, moving on. Tiffany, thanks for the question and slash story.
Right.
I love hearing these. All right, I got a question from Kim V who asked me to read. She said, "Can you ask them who are some of their biggest music inspirations, either as a band or individually?"
So I would say as a band,
Been eating away at your guitar.
as a band, we do that again for the camera. There we go. Y'all see that?
Ow.
Okay, all right. As a band, it's kind of a collection of all our personal influences. Like for me, growing up, I always loved like 90s and 2000s rock and like Nirvana and Green Day and Weezer and Blink and Taking Back Sunday and all that stuff. And then like in the past few years, it's like gotten a little bit more modernized, like with Five Sauce and Water Parks and Youngblood and MGK and Jaden. So individually, those are like my inspos, and then all a collective of all our personal inspos. Like like what would you say?
Yeah, I mean, when we're all, yeah, like he said, dude, like it's so hard because we all love to listen to our own music when we're driving at night in the car home from work, and we take those songs and kind of bring those to the studio with us. So like, for example, like I love for Lip Candy to sound, we have sounds stemming from MGK and Water Parks, Five Sauce, even Highly Suspect. My own sound derives from a mixture of like Portuguese samba to like trap and hip hop, and then like a little bit of Guns N' Roses. You know what I'm saying? Like it's everywhere.
It's all over.
All over the floor.
You should hear my shower playlist. It's pretty nuts.
Oh
It's
yeah.
very loud.
Uh-huh.
Too.
All right, another question that came from Will that's kind of a subset of this one. Is there any indie bands slash alt rock bands that are really calling your guys' attention right now that you just love?
This might be a good one for Alex. He's a huge indie head.
Everything's indie, man. We're indie.
Oh my
Oh, I
God.
guess. I guess.
Well,
we are.
I really
You
think
answer.
the band called Jaws needs more recognition. I've been a fan of them for about 3 years. They're about alt rock, a little bit of psychedelic rock, but they're really catchy. I really love them, and I think they need more love. I don't know if they're even still a band anymore.
Jaws.
I think Backseat Lovers are just so killer. They just have one album out, but it's just straight like 2 guitars, bass, drums. I think their album, it sounds like it's all tracked live. I don't know, it's amazing because it's just like classic rock instrumentation, but with like fresh new melodies and like fun, catchy songs. I don't know. I highly recommend that.
I don't know if these guys are still independent or if they're signed yet, but over the past couple years, Philip, you've dug these guys with me. They're called Cleopatra. They're kind of they're on the come up. They're similar to Highly Suspect. They're like a blend of like Highly Suspect and Royal Blood, like that kind of garage. They're like garage rock, but they have really kind of like hip hoppy like rap melodies over it. Like he kind of sing raps over it, but he still has a raspy garage rock voice.
Yeah.
And I think it's really cool what they're doing. I think independently they were still able to like tour over the US and even a little bit of Europe, and they were selling out venues as an independent band. And I think that's really cool. So Cleopatra, they're super sick.
Super cool. Thanks for that. All right. I want to make sure I don't screw up your name, and I'm going to try Nayeli. And I'm so sorry if I'm butchering that.
You actually got it right, which is very rare. People rarely get it right. First of all, I hope you guys are doing really well. My question is kind of a 2-part question. So I'm just gonna like ask both questions at the same time. The first question is, if you could play any venue in the entire world, what would be your dream venue to play? And if you could have any lineup for a tour, what bands or artists would you put on that lineup?
Oh my God.
Whew.
Jesus.
Okay, so venue, I don't know if you would categorize this as a venue because it's kind of a festival, but since I was 11, it's been a dream to not necessarily headline. I mean, headlining would be sick, but playing Reading Festival. Like, oh my gosh, it's a legendary festival in England, and I mean, it's one of the biggest ones out there. So playing, I mean, headlining Reading Festival would be my absolute dream.
Madison Square Garden. Excuse me. Lip Candy, Madison Square Garden sold out. My life is good.
Even
My
from
life-
15
that's a
people.
check. That's a check.
At the altar for Voodoo Fest. Since I'm from Louisiana, it's like the biggest music festival there. Playing the altar.
I think we can do that.
Oh, I think we can do that too.
We can totally.
I mean,
do
I've been going to Voodoo Fest for a while, and every single time I go, I'm like, next year.
that. Uh-huh. The altar.
That's
been a
me.
few
Anytime I
years,
go
but
to
I
a music
think soon.
festival, I just look
Soon.
up there and I'm just like,
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna be there. I'm gonna be
So
there.
for lineup, I would say, man, that's a good question. I've always wanted to tour with a slight, like with one of the bands that I grew up listening to as a little kid, because that just hits different. Like if we could tour with Green Day or like Jonas Brothers, like that would be absolutely insane. Right now, I would also say, just because they've really like given me hope in the past few years for like rock music and alternative, I bring them up all the time, but Water Parks, if we could tour with them, that would be insane. I would love to tour with Taking Back Sunday too, because they've just been one of my biggest bands that I've listened to ever since I was a little kid. So,
And maybe 21 Pilots.
21 Pilots, Highly Suspect.
See, for me, it's like I want to tour with the goats of my life, you know, like those people who are huge. But like at the same time, I want somebody who's my age, so that when I'm on the tour bus, I can like crack jokes and just like fool with, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, so if we found another band, like maybe because, you know, there's only one person in Jaden's band, you know, but Jaden's got a backing band of a bunch of dope dudes who we've actually met a few times, like
Yeah,
twice. So
yeah,
that would
Jaden
be
would be
fun.
sick.
Jaden or anything of that caliber, you know, to where it's
MGK.
just, yeah, MGK would be bitching. I would prank that dude so hard. Oh my god.
There's a new band called Girlfriends that's popping off right now.
They're awesome.
Yeah, I would love to tour with them. Yeah, that's a solid
bit.
list right there. Yeah.
They just dropped a really cool single also.
Oh yeah, I
Yeah.
checked it out. They're fire. They're super good.
All right, moving on. And I'm going to try to go 2 for 2 on this one. Katanya, am I saying that right? Or did I screw up and I need to stop now?
It's the time that they know me as Kit. That's what I go.
Okay.
Hi guys.
Hey,
How y'all doing?
good. How are you?
I'm alright. I had my first interview today.
How was that?
It was nerve-wracking because it's my very first one and I've never had an interview done before.
Kit,
Yeah.
what was the most ridiculous question they asked you? Did they do any like personality test stuff or, you know, culture fit weird questions or any of that stuff?
Not that I know of.
Okay. Sometimes they ask really weird questions in interviews at the end to like throw you a curveball.
So I had a question for you guys. It might be.
What is? Let's hear it. Let's hear it.
So what was the inspiration behind you writing If You Stay Home?
The inspiration behind If You Stay Home? Is that what you said?
Yeah.
Yeah. So basically, just a summer anthem that captured the vision of the world finally freaking getting better.
Breathing again.
Because we were locked up for so long. And I mean, if you listen to the chorus, like the last line of the chorus is, there's something out there somewhere waiting, but we'll never know if you stay home. And I think that sums it up perfectly, because it's like, you know, we can only be cooped up for so long. And like, you know, we can't just let our lives go by like in our rooms, and like we need to go out and be around each other. I mean, we're human, we're social creatures. We need to be around each other, and we need each other. So it's about getting back out there and interacting with the people you love and your friends. And so, yeah, that was the inspiration behind it. It's just a summer song, you know?
Kid, thanks for asking.
I'm dead.
All right. Moving on. Cheyenne, am I saying that name correctly, or did I? Thank God.
So I actually have a question, but first, I made a painting.
Oh.
I messed up on Philip's name by accident and tried fixing it, but
It's okay. I
um,
don't have an easy name. It's all right.
but my question is any advice for junior and senior year of high school? Because I just started junior year 2 days ago.
Oh wow!
Congrats.
Congrats!
Okay, so everybody told me that junior year was like gonna be the hardest academically.
Same.
So just like ignore that. That's bullshit. Like just do what you can. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody tries to freak you out. Oh, junior year, it's
It's really not that bad.
Yeah.
I don't know why everybody keeps telling me that I was going to be so swamped with that.
yeah,
It really
it's
wasn't.
fine. Just do your best and like honestly, like I'm not a philosopher or anything, but just like soak it all in. It's high school. Like I promise you, like I'm sure we could all, if we could go live a couple days in high school again, like
Oh yeah.
one, it'd be fun. Like just
Yeah.
enjoy it. It's high school. It's high school. Don't take it too seriously. It's fun.
Yeah, sometimes things feel like it's the end of the world or something, but it's gonna be okay.
It's
Like,
not.
My
it's
my
gonna be
biggest
fine.
my biggest advice, just for like, because my last 2 years of high school was when I really found who I was as a human. Take that. It's really good time to kind of like figure out what you like in your friends and what you like and what you don't like, and just kind of like take that with you. Because for some reason, a lot of people take that burden and think too much on that, and then think about it when they're applying to colleges, and it's just like, dude, no, chill out.
In a nutshell, don't care about stuff that isn't worth caring about.
Except grades, get good grades, stay in school. We don't promote anything else.
Yeah,
But
just enjoy yourself and be happy because
it is
you're
high
alive.
school. It's fun.
Also, I remember the famous last words of "I want to go to Idaho" from last Zoom concert
Yeah, when the Zoom.
when it cut off.
I want to go to Idaho.
That
We
was
were
funny.
laughing
We'll get
so hard
there.
about that.
That was funny. Yeah, we'll end up in Idaho one day.
Oh yeah. We'll do a good old Midwest tour with me being from Ohio. We'll just hit them all.
Yeah,
We know
for
that
real.
there's people living there. I
was
know.
thinking
I
about
hear
road
you.
trip to
I see
Ohio
you.
recently.
Boys is popping, man. A lot of places in Idaho are getting cool.
Let's go. I like French
Yeah.
fries.
There you go.
Thanks, Cheyenne. Enjoy high school. For real. It's fun. Just enjoy
Shed,
it.
I thought you were gonna ask the most important question, which is if one of these guys would go to prom with you, because now that that's happening, that's the
Yeah,
thing that
dude.
matters the most.
That's the thing. I never thought about that. People could make GoFundMe's or whatever, like the whole
Yeah.
Make-A-Wish, Oh man.
Yeah. You guys could
Hey,
just show up. She could have 3 awesome prom dates, and then you guys could just like bust out a song and go.
honestly,
We'll be the prom band, dude.
Not a-
There you
opposed.
go.
That would be so. I'm so down. If any of you
Prom
guys
band?
need a prom band, hit us up. We're so
That'd
down.
be pretty fun.
just feed us chicken fingers and French fries.
Yeah, we'll be good to go.
Food, yeah, that's all.
That's all we need.
You guys can do like the what's the artist I'm forgetting from that took like all the love songs and made them like super dirty from like all the
I know
comedy
you-
movies.
Oh,
I think I know who you're talking.
Do you know
about.
what I'm talking about? Like you
Yeah.
did Take Me to the Candy Shop and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I feel
yeah,
like you guys
I
could
know
look like this
exactly, I know
innocent group,
exactly.
go up on the stage, and then just do these like just
rip it.
R-rated versions of like the most PG songs. People are
oh
like,
my god.
who are these pretty boys ruining prom? Oh my god.
Who's gonna take
Yeah, we
you
can do that.
home tonight?
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. All right. So speaking of taking on home, final song of the night. Bring us all into the Friday night weekend that we're all. This is the highlight of the weekend already. So what are we doing for the final song?
So, I dropped my pick.
Oh my god.
We are gonna do
That
a
was fun.
classic. This was really the first song that we put out and really felt good about. It's the first one that all of our fans and whatnot really clung on to, and like it. Yeah, it's the first one that we really feel like kickstarted our career. It's called "Hate to See You Go," and we typically end every show live stream with it. Maybe we should switch it up sometimes, but
Oh, it's bad.
we're not today. We're not today.
Not today.
So, all right, this one's called "Hate to See You Go." Feel free to sing along in your rooms and whatnot, and hopefully one day soon it won't be in your room; it'll be on stage, in front of a
Stage
live
near
crowd.
you, coming soon.
On a stage near you. Stream Lip Candy. Also, I want to shout out the opener one more time because his voice is freaking sick. That was really cool.
That was amazing.
So, and I want to shout out Pop Punk Park for putting this on. Super cool organization, and I'm sure one day soon maybe we'll be back and
You guys are always welcome, man. Always welcome.
Appreciate you, man.
thank you. Appreciate it. All right, this one's called "Hate to See You Go." Let's get it.
It's true, you abuse my mind, but I keep trying. You, whoa, hate to see you go. Whoa. Another attempt, I'm let down. I'm dragging this out for what it's worth. I'm flat on the floor, so I go about me like I'm dead true. You use my mind, but I keep trying. You got me caught in a web, and I like it. Just writing on the walls that I'm hopeless. I'm writing other songs to forget this. I need to see you go. I'm already in denial. I'm breaking my back to make this work. I'm losing my mind this time. I'm going down, going down. Whoa. It's true, you use my mind, but I keep trying. You got me caught in your web, and I like it. Whoa. Just writing on the walls that I'm hopeless. I'm writing another song to forget this. I keep trying. True, you use my mind, but I keep trying. You got me caught in a web, and I like it. It's writing on the walls that I'm hopeless. Writing other songs to forget this. I need to see you. True, I'd hate to see you go. Come on, sing it. True, I'd hate to see you go. Thank you. Pop, pump, heart. Lip candy.